King Kong, you are right, my friend. There is not a single candidate who I am personally willing to drink my own urine for, none whatsoever. I find every candidate running for the presidency, whether it's Democrat or Republican, they're all a bunch of burnouts, every single one of them. And that is why I respect you, because you are so invested in your candidate that you are willing to drink your own urine for, which is great. I applaud you for that. I wish I had feelings for a candidate, but I don't. Oh well. Now, as to why I make these anti-Ron Paul videos in the first place, well, Ron Paul possesses no threat to me personally, none whatsoever. Ron Paul is not a threat to me and my own political ideology, and I apologize for having to bring this up again, but Ron Paul stands no chance in becoming the next president of America, none whatsoever. It is you, the Ron Paul supporters, who I'm making these videos for. All those videos are intended for you guys, because you guys, the Ron Paul supporters, piss me off. Because every time I go to a video that has nothing to do with Ron Paul or politics for that matter, there's always has to be someone, well, not someone, dozens and dozens and dozens, who have to bombard the forum with your Ron Paul propaganda. My YouTube mailbox is filled with Ron Paul crap. It's even filled with hate mail. Because I'm against the Constitution. If you're against Ron Paul, you're against the Constitution. Okay, look. When you guys lay off the bombardment, lay off the hate mail, lay off whatever other things you guys do. Oh, yeah, by the way, this Ron Paul bombardment is not only limited to YouTube. It's all around the web. Every website I go to, Ron Paul. No, that really pisses me off. It's just like, excuse me. It's like, whatever. Now you asked me to come up with one issue that I have a problem with Ron Paul with. Well, Ron Paul is a radical non-interventionist. I agree with you. I agree with you completely. Sometimes America should just stay out of other countries' businesses. Sometimes America should just get the fuck out. Who cares, right? Yes, sometimes. But in Ron Paul's world, America should never give a damn. No matter what. America should never get involved. Which is foolish and deadly. Because we have people screaming death to America on constant basis. Before prayer, some of these radical countries such as Iran and Syria, they have prayers where before they start praying to Allah, they pray for the destruction of America. They scream death to America and burn the American flag. Well, you're right. Maybe they hate us and that's it, right? They hate us. Who cares? They hate us. I hate them back. I hate them back. They hate us. Big whoop. I agree with you. We should not go around invading countries that hate us. But we should go out and assassinate leaders or invade semi-invade countries that possess a threat to America. If someone is planning an attack on American soil, it is our government's responsibility to go out and assassinate him. If some group in a foreign nation is planning an attack against us, it is our government's responsibility to go out and get that group. Because, you see, Ron Paul wants America to just Ron Paul wants a defensive America. He wants a defensive America, which is just foolish once again. Because if they attack us and succeed, they won. In their own sick, little, perverted mind of theirs, they won. Because once again, they brought fear upon the American people, killed their civilians, and destroyed their infrastructure. It doesn't matter if after they attack us, we go out and kill them, kill all of them. It doesn't matter. They still won. This isn't a war. This isn't a war with two armies. This is a war against a radical philosophy. This is a war of a radical movement within the Islamic faith. Islamofascism is not isolated to a single area. It's everywhere. It's spread throughout the world. That is why we need a president who is not scared to go out and neutralize the threat. I made an extension video to this video because, well, I said a few things that, well, is easily twisted into the Ron Paul argument, which is, of course, they hate us because we are intervening in their businesses. Okay, some of them do hate us because we are intervening in their businesses. Some of them don't care. They don't care. They don't care. Some groups, some terrorist groups' prime agenda is to attack America, not because we're intervening. No, because America symbolizes. America is the symbol for the sole superpower, for a country of freedoms, a country of infidels. They just want to attack us because, well, we are probably the most influential country in the world. And don't get me wrong, this terrorist activity is not only limited to America, people. We have terrorists in Denmark, in the United Kingdom, and for God's sakes, Australia's experiencing a threat now. My friends, this is a holy war. This is a religious holy war, meaning anything the radical imams tell them to do, they do.